Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Some days back we reported that right now Ipob Radio Biafra is under radar as the federal government has moved towards acquiring a hybrid broad spectrum frequency that will help detect radio frequencies, especially in southeastern zone. They have done a scan through southwest, southwest, and north central and the rest, and we're able to detect some other illegal frequencies, and they're looking towards either clamping down on them, or for those of them that are legal, they'll give them legal license, pay for license and all that. But right now their attention is now full on southeast. But we have other news right now. For full details of that particular news, just check our playlist, our politics playlist. You see it fully written there or fully aired there. But for this one, we have a breaking news, and that's the fact that one of the members, Trump members, actually the head of media of Ipob, has been arrested. Yes, and we're going to give you full details in this news, and also the fact that some clergymen in South have started speaking up about the issue of Ipob. Some were very, very strong in their words, and some are saying, look, for you to get actualized, you need to do this, and you need to see me first. All these are encapsulated in this news, but we're going to take it one after the other quickly. Now, the first one is that Ipob, that's indigenous people of Biafra, led by Nnamdi Kanu, has alleged that its media head, Emmanuel Bassi Ekomiba in Akwa Ibom, and his colleague Victor Sunday Okoro have been arrested. It's in a statement made by Ipob media person, said that the duo was arrested in Akwa Ibom during evangelism on Saturday, on September 30th, 2020. It therefore demanded their immediate and unconditional release. In a statement which was signed by its media and publicity secretary, Emmanuel Powerful, the pro-Biafra group said there was no justification for the arrest, as they were not terrorists or neither have they committed any crime. The Ipob demanded in a statement the unconditional release of all Biafra agitators picked by security agents during the recent sit-at-home order. The statement reads in part, "We want to put the world on notice of the adoption of Mazi Emmanuel Bassi Ekomiba, the media head of Ipob in Akwa Ibom, and his colleague Mazi Victor Sunday Okoro, who were abducted in Akwa Ibom during the evangelism on 30th of September 2020. We demand their immediate release because they are not terrorists, nor did they commit anything to warrant any arrest. We equally demand the unconditional release of all Biafra agitators picked by security agents. We want the army that besieged the home of our leader at Isiama Afaruku on October 1 to stop harassing residents of that area because they are not terrorists. Brutai should send the soldiers to Sambisa Forest, Baga in Borno State, and other northern communities taken over by terrorists. Ipob is a peaceful movement committed to the peaceful restoration of Biafra. Biafra is a divine project designed by the Most High God in heaven, and there is nothing anybody can do to change our resolve to actualize Biafra's independence." Now, very quickly, we're going to look at another man of God who said the only way they can get actualization of Biafra is for them to do this. But before he said they would do that, he even went further to sing praises of Nnamdi Kanu. Now, let's see this now. The founder of the One Love family, Muhammad Ajiborabatin Ibrahim, popularly known as Guru Maharaji, said the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob Nnamdi Kanu, is trying in his quest for Biafra Republic. But it was found out that he, Sir Guru Maharaji, said that brother, that's Nnamdi Kanu, is really trying. Only that he should go back to the 1985s to 1987s when the case of Ibetu Ukiwe came up and he was sacked. I wonder what happened then. Who was the person the Igbos went to meet? I was the one. When they came, I told them to relax, and in the next few months something will happen, and that is what happened. That is what brought Nwachukwu Ike and many others, even though they are singing different songs now. All is not lost. I only forbid violence by the indigenous people of Biafra, and the police and the police, because Nigeria is a country of many divergent views. We are like sweet honey in the roll that is about to lead Africa. So Biafra agitators, calm down and all focus on God. I urge all agitators to seek him. He says you should seek Guru Maharaj. I guess that's how they will. Let's continue. He said what is causing the trouble is that the northern politicians have now gradually almost succeeded to turn everybody into beggars, because laws are made but not followed. People are being denied their rights. Honestly, I think that's where the challenge of Nigeria is right now. Honestly, this man is not totally far from the truth. But let's continue with what he said. He said his words, there's nothing wrong with agitating or protesting. That's his words, and I'm quoting it verbatim. He said there's nothing wrong with agitating or protesting, but it should not be by violent means. Agitation for Biafra is because of the lack of proper management of our resources and human and materials. The Ipob man has not been given a chance, so to speak. If you go into the Nigerian contest, a universal contest allows anybody to be president. But because Nigeria is not moving, Nigeria is like a broken down car. And that is why you see them agitating. We would have been in trouble if not for God. Now he's now saying the only way out is for Nnamdi Kanu to come seek him to find out what to do. And he said for better understanding, he should find out what happened in 1985 and 1987 during the Ipob too. So it's for us to find out what happened then. But let's look at the third news very quickly and what the man of God said. Ukpai, that's Reverend Ukpai, who happens to be the founder and president of Ukpai Evangelistic Association, a non-denominational gospel ministry based in Oyo, Akwa Ibom State, South, has kicked against Biafra agitation. In fact, he said, addressing reporters in Oyo, headquarters of his ministry, the Abia-born cleric condemned agitation for Biafra, saying that those agitating for actualization of Biafra Republic are quote-unquote mad people. He now went further to say, in his words, I'm quoting his words now, said, there will always be crazy people, even when people are seen to be normal. Whoever is agitating for Biafra shows the level of his madness, but everybody is mad. The difference is the level of your madness, he said. The cleric who assessed Nigeria as 60 said he is disappointed that there are still divisive elements holding the country apart. According to him, until Nigeria begin to love and respect one another, it will not make any meaningful progress. In Nigeria, we are all in a hurry to reach where we are going to, so much so that we have no regards for others, no time for others, and no love for others. As a nation, until we love one another, we cannot notice one another. Only when we love that which we have, that we can develop. But in Nigeria, we don't care whether others eat or not. If we have no respect for one another, it also means we don't care whether others exist or not, the cleric lamented. Also speaking on the glamour for restructuring, Pastor Adeboye also made mention on that. Now, very quickly, I'll start from what Reverend Ukpai said. He has actually made said the characteristics that is making a lot of persons ask for either their own country or restructuring. The fact that there's no love for one another, there's no respect for one another, is the reason why people are asking to secede. It's the reason why people want to leave the country. It's the reason why they are demanding for restructuring. It's the reason why there's so much chaos in the land. Simply because the right of another man is being infringed on another. It's the reason why people are saying, we don't want this country anymore. We want to be on our own. Will our respect, they will respect our views and respect our person as a citizen of the nation. Honestly, if there's no issues, why would anybody be thinking of agitating for secession or agitating for restructure? It's because there are principles and issues that is really hard for us to ignore. Take, for instance, the issue of the fact that the Igbos, that Southeasterners in particular, have not smelled presidency in a very long while, especially in this democratic setting. And this is the same section or the same a region that is called the three major language, quote unquote, Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa. The two major languages have tasted presidency and vice presidency for a while now in democratic setting. But the third one, the third leg, is what is hampering. And they're saying, look, if you do not need us, then we should take a walk. Honestly, if all is well, they won't even be thinking of agitating. It's because all is not well. So calling them mad people, sorry, sir. Everybody have the right. At least the last time we checked, we still have the right to protest. Okay, but I feel that the best way to show that you are displeased is to agitate, is to, speak up, and they're speaking up. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? And the fact that as we speak now, one of their core members in Ukpai is under arrest.